You see, it's so sad that I would have to participate in this circus going on, but this conversation has all of a sudden erupted from nowhere about whether Dede Ayew should go to the World Cup. Like, where did it start from? And let's not get it twisted. There is no coincidence. There is no coincidence to this conversation being had. There is no like, it's just out of the blue sports topical topic people are discussing. And that's why I didn't want to entertain it. But it seems like whoever is pumping this conversation, they are really doing a lot of work over time because why are we having this conversation about Dede you should be taken to the World Cup? We had this conversation at the last World Cup. We had this conversation at the previous two AFCONs we qualified for. We've been having this conversation forever. And it's been unanimous. And the thing is, even when we conceded, we had the concession that let's take him. And all of us didn't want to take him, but let's take him. It was proven beyond doubt that this guy is not the guy we used to know. He's not the Andre of old everybody used to fight for and want in the team. There's been a dramatic change in the way he plays. And even not just that, the country has evolved, the football has evolved, the talent have evolved. Even his brother, who is the current captain, it will get to a point in time very soon where we are not going to call him anymore because the utility you get out of these players, it no longer exists. But some way, somehow, we are still having this conversation as to whether we should take Dede Ayew to the World Cup. A World Cup in which he played no part in participation because we clearly had other players who were way more suited than him. So I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know where the conversations are coming from, but Dede's pace is drastically slow. It means we would probably have to work over and beyond for him because I feel like we have the players who can play the role he's playing. You have it who have to be given the opportunity at this World Cup. Dede has been playing for the Black Stars since 2007. Since 2007, and we are still having this conversation. It breaks my heart. We really shouldn't. He's paid his dues. And the thing with Africans is we don't know when to leave when the applause are loud. The last two attempts we had with him, if you've forgotten, Dede is the one who sparked Mozambique's comeback. Dede is the same guy who, and it's not like I'm finger pointing, the whole Black Stars were at fault for all these games. But there is the same guy who in Al Janoub, when Kudus had fought so hard to win Ghana a penalty, just score against Uruguay. It's not even about him missing the penalties, about how he kicked the penalties, about the lack of remorse. I don't know how to say it. All this, my son was in the hospital, all these things just derailed our World Cup campaign. Before we blamed Ofori for touching the ball, Ghana was in a 2-0 lead. The game was boring, but whatever. It was still being contained. And then all of a sudden, we need to bring on Dede. When we didn't need him in the game, he didn't have to play the game. We brought him on. He came to give away a penalty. Our last AFCON, we left because against Comoros, he picked up a red card. Man, one person should not, I have not met him, so I can't speak. I'm sure he's a fine character, but one person shouldn't have the air of invincibility. And what is with this thing of self-sabotage? We have this attitude of self-sabotage as a country. Just like when we are figuring things out, we have a lot of issues. Don't get it twisted. We have a lot of issues we'd have to solve. But this reeks of self-sabotage. Just like we need to find something to do to ourselves. The coach himself, who a lot of us think is not good, have stated is not good, has said that he doesn't need the guy. He doesn't want the guy. You've gone to nag bread, good for you. But you scored today, good for you. But I still don't think you add any utility to the Black Stars. A lot of veterans paved the way. A lot of veterans lost their position for you to play as a youngster. But why is it irredeemably zilch for you to pave the way for other people, to be the mentor and walking around with this general captain thing? You remember when they made Asamoah the general captain and made you the captain? The ruckus it kind of cost. If you want to play on as a mentor and advise people, that's fine. But to play because apparently there is a record you have to achieve is it's not thinking of a team, or it's not thinking of a Black Stars. It's thinking of the I. It's thinking of how I would have to achieve this and I would have to, and there's a record I can achieve. No, no, God. I mean, I would really love it if we had a wonderful send off for him, either at Accra Sports Stadium or Kumasi Sports Stadium, when we all came to bid our farewell or goodbye to him. But this goodbye is not going to come at the expense of playing good football at the World Cup. I'm sorry, dog.